At the bottom, he shows all three of them that he's done. I wonder if he's got more.
Oh, these are very nice.
Yeah, they're cool, eh? Yeah.
It would be great if they had some G.I. Joe type or Rambo looking figures back then, since G.I. Joe was a huge thing, and the same company that made the G.I. Joe TV show made the Rambo TV show as well. Ruby Spears, I think?
Yeah, Ruby Spears.
Ruby Spears.
I was watching a special on that yesterday, called Rambo: The Force of Freedom. Part 1 is your cartoon needs, and Part 2 is First Blood parts everywhere.
I did watch that. I saw that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Retro blasting. They did great jobs about old school merchandises.
Yeah.
Old school franchise merchandise, which I like. They're pretty good.
Yeah. I recently discovered them, and I like them a lot. They're pretty cool.
Oh, these are amazing.
Yeah. So today I'm on the Rambo COLECO, the action figure archive site. I'll send you a link for that, so you can see what I'm looking at. Here we go. So I was just showing off the different action figures. We were on the Swamp Dog, which is pretty like that. It's kind of like what do you call that? Like one of those aircraft, like kind of like it goes on land and sea, hovercraft kind of deal. It's pretty cool. It's got like lever activated rotating propeller, for depth charge. Really drop for depth charges that really drop. I don't know. It's the description on here is like really small. Front mounted 30mm chain gun, bonus info cards, approximately 12 inches long, 6x1.4 high. And they released these for kids 5 and up. That's pretty crazy. So it's
it was the 80s.
Yeah, and it's also got here like the Savage Storm Bomber, which was kind of like a flying device. I'm gathering that Warhawk had, or I think Dr. Hyde had. And it's a one-man arterial bomb platform with lever-activated propeller for ground splitting bombardment. 2 machine guns elevate and rotate to 90 degrees on both sides. Includes 2 reloadable caps, approximately 6.14 inches long or high. It's pretty cool. It's got like torpedoes on it and guns on it and stuff. That's pretty neat. So I was looking at the COLECO Series 1. It's divided into 2 years, the 1986 platform and the 1987. And then it's got all these vehicles and play sets. So the Rambo 1986 one had like Rambo, Firepower Rambo, Colonel Troutman, Turbo, Cat, White Dragon, Black Dragon, General Warhawk, Sergeant Havoc, Gripper, Nomad, and Mad Dog. And the Series 2 1987 line had T.D. Jackson, Touchdown Jackson, Chief Whip Action Warlock, Dr. Hyde, and X-Ray. And then it says that the vehicles and playset section had like weapons packs, 50 caliber anti-aircraft gun, 50 caliber machine gun, 81mm rotor, 106 millimeter recoil rifle, twin mounted 7.62mm machine gun, 20mm automatic cannon, Tri-Tracker, Heat Seeker Missile Launcher, Defender 6x6 Assault Vehicle. That's the 6-wheel one, I think. Skyfire Assault Chopper, Skywolf Assault Jet, Savage Strike Cycle, and Savage Strike Headquarters. So there's quite a few to go through.
Oh, these are beautiful.
Yeah.
Especially the vehicles. It's like they're more impressive than G.I. Joe. Because G.I. Joe's mostly known for the vehicles than just the action figures.
Yeah.
But Rambo kind of took it up a notch, and I kind of like these. No, I love G.I. Joe, don't get me wrong, but I think these are much better than Rambo is much better than G.I. Joe, even along with the cartoon and the action figures and the vehicles here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty impressive indeed, man. I really like that they all come with like additional, like you can buy the weapons separate and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the strike quarters when I was a kid, but like I don't recall it coming with what do you call that? The crates of extra weaponry. But then again, I was doing the show yesterday and I got Warhawk and Gripper mixed up, and I don't know how I could do that either because I had all those toys.
I like the Gripper action figure because he has so many Uzis right here. He has a machete.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, definitely. I always kind of, I don't know why, but I always kind of think of like Warhawk with the metal hand for some reason. I don't know why. Which, doesn't make sense because when I don't know why I make that mistake, because when I was a kid I used to play with like the gripper toy. Like I pretend to have like Rocky matches with like the Rambo action figure and like one of the bad guys. And those I had that, what do you call that? Sentinels or Sentineers, like like the bug, you put your hand in, it's like a big bug that has like the alien on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I always used to play like fighting stuff with that, so I was always like, hitting Rambo with the claw, right? So I don't know why I'd make that, I'd mistake that. Actually, if you listen to the Force of Freedom one I did yesterday, I did the last part first, so there's some inconsistency when you listen to it, but yeah. I tried to delve into something that was really big in a short period of time, and I kind of messed up on that because there's so much Force of Freedom stuff. I found like cell phone not cases, but like the backs for cell phones, like the iPhone, like Force of Freedom. I found like a jacket, an 80s bomber, Force of Freedom. I found like hats.
It was a jacket, huh?
Yeah. There's like tons of stuff I found, and I was just like, shit. Damn.
I'm looking at Sergeant Havoc, and he looks just like, you can tell they modeled him after Yushin from the second movie.
Yeah, exactly. I also find Warhawk looks a little bit like Podolsky.
And of course, Cat looks like a lot like Kobal. You can tell they modeled her after Kobal. When I was little, I remember watching the glimpses of the action figures in the cartoon first, and then I saw the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and I remember Cat, and I saw the movie, and I saw the character Kobal, but I used to call her Cat. I actually thought her name was Cat, since she looked a lot they looked a lot the same, and she kind of wore the same clothes.
Yeah.
And when I saw the movie, I remember when Rambo says "No more orders, Co." It was like, wait a minute, her name is Co. Or so what's going on here?
Yeah.
And then that's later on I realized that that the movie. That I realized that it was more than that. That it was they just modeled the character after.
Yeah, like on Wikipedia it says that they took a lot of Kobao into consideration while modeling that character, and that it was supposed to be a little more of a love triangle kind of aspect with that, like more like a love kind of interest between Rambo and Kat as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's on Wikipedia.
Yikes.
I started doing this new thing now for the show where I'll like go online and just read stuff. Yeah. And so I found a whole bunch of really cool things I didn't know about that show. Yep. Force of freedom, baby.
I love it.
Woo! Yeah, tomorrow's show is actually going to be... Well, tomorrow's the season finale, but it's also the season 3 premiere. Got like a ton of stuff. Like, I'm going to do another like swag video with some of the Force of Freedom swag. And I'm going to do... I'm going to showcase those custom Force of Freedom ship-shape figures. And I'm going to talk about like an idea for rebooting the Force of Freedom today, how you would do it.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought of like a concept to do like a kind of like an Adult Swim kind of cartoon, and still have Rambo, not kill anybody, but bring it right off of where Force of Freedom ended, or like up to date now, and do like 12-minute episodes, stuff like that. How they could do it now, and maybe give it like a little history about the origins of the Force of Freedom and the origins of Savage and all the battles they had to fight back then, and since then all the battles they fought now, and them being older, and yeah, pretty cool.
I like that.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna do the finale and the outtake episode, and then the season 3 premiere all in the same day. Yeah. So it's like, so I'm going into season 3 like, thank you. I'm going into season 3 like 25 or 23 days early. That's like, or 22. So hopefully that helps out to get like the all the other stuff on track, so I don't have to like jump into 30 episodes the first week, to make it to the Halloween special. It probably wouldn't be 30, it would probably be like 12 or something like that, but I don't want to do that. I want to get as much done as I can now. Yep. Okay, so like some of these action figures are pretty crazy. They got like the Rambo one, like the shirtless with the bandolero and the rocket launcher with the cord missile, so you don't lose the missile, and it's got like those knives that he stabs the pirates with, and the
and part 2.
Yeah, and the survival knife and the M60.